The man accused of dragging a body through Louisville on the back of his SUV was in court this morning. Chadwick Fleming pleaded not guilty to abuse of a corpse and tampering with physical evidence. Thanks for joining us here at 6:30. I'm Alex Dieterer. Details after a body was found last Sunday at 18th and Ali. Documents say Mitchell Jackson Jr.'s body was found wrapped in sheets and zip ties, then covered in garbage bags. Police say Fleming was captured on surveillance video, driving an SUV and dragging Jackson's wrapped body behind it in the street.
After the detective obtained video footage surveillance showing the decedent's body affixed to the hitch of the SUV by his feet, and then the decedent's body became loose from the vehicle on the roadway. The defendant tried for several minutes to put the decedent's body back in the vehicle without success, and then fled the scene, leaving the body in the middle of the roadway, Judge.
Because of the serious allegations, prosecutors asked a judge to raise Fleming's bond to $250,000. However, the defense argued that these are only allegations and his bond of $25,000 is already too high for the charges.
They have no idea that whether that's him or not, and we're maintaining the fact that it isn't. And when we get to the end of this process and they find out that it's not him, what are they going to say? Oh, our bad. Sorry, we had the wrong guy. After keeping him in custody on either a $25,000 bond or a $250,000 bond.
Ultimately, a judge decided to set Fleming's bond at $100,000, saying the allegations are severe and there could be more charges coming. However, the judge believed $250,000 was unreasonable. Fleming is expected back in court November 4th. Police say a man who was severely hurt in a double shooting in the St. Denis neighborhood yesterday evening died in the hospital early this morning. Police say they responded to a home on Melody Acres Lane, that's just off Cane Run Road, around 6:15 last night. When officers arrived, they found a man shot. He was taken to the hospital where he later died. Police say another shooting victim was also found at the same time at a gas station down the street with serious injuries. And developing late last night, Israel announced it has made precise retaliatory strikes on Iran. Israeli leaders say it's in response to the barrage of Iranian missiles fired toward the country earlier this month. Israel says the hours-long operation hit military targets deep inside the country. Iran downplayed the attack, saying it caused limited damage. But Iran says 2 of its soldiers were killed in the attacks. The White House says the U.S. was not involved in the strikes, but was told it would be happening.
It looks like they didn't hit anything other than military targets. My hope is this is the end.
In a statement, Iran said it favors pushing for a ceasefire in Gaza and Lebanon over retaliation. Well, we are just 10 days away from the election, and the race for Indiana governor is heating up. Republican Senator Mike Braun and his running mate, podcaster Micah Beckwith, are in southern Indiana today trying to sway last-minute voters. Speakers just wrapped up. There was a slate of local and state GOP candidates who all took to the podium and are now shaking hands with constituents for a couple minutes before they get back on the road for campaigning around the state. It's called the Freedom and Opportunity Bus Tour. The Indiana GOP is riding around the state with their candidates. U.S. Senator Mike Braun is one candidate on the tour making his case for governor. Democratic challenger Jennifer McCormick is the former state superintendent and a former Republican. Both candidates are getting in their final days of campaigning, which is the home stretch, until the next Indiana governor is decided on November 5th. Braun thanked the people on stage with him, including some of those who ran against him when he first ran for senator.
And when you can go through a rowdy primary like that, and you can be friends like this, imagine what you're going to be able to get done together to take Indiana, a place we've never been to before.
As I've traveled, I'm listening to a lot of people, Republican, Democrat, Independent, Libertarian, and they're all saying the same thing. A lot of it's about women's reproductive rights and freedoms. It's about access to affordable health care, education, and good paying jobs.
The candidates are facing off to fill the seat currently held by Indiana Governor Eric Holcomb. Republicans have held the seat for the past 20 years. The last Democratic governor to hold office was Joe Kernan, who was voted out in 2005. We'll have more on the candidates' policy platforms, all new tonight on the Night Team. And on the presidential campaign trail, former First Lady Michelle Obama is joining Vice President Kamala Harris in Kalamazoo, Michigan. This will be Michelle Obama's first campaign trail event for the Harris Walls ticket. Last night, Harris was in Texas, joined by Beyonce in her hometown of Houston. The Harris rally there focused on abortion access after the overturning of Roe v. Wade.
I'm not here as a celebrity. I'm not here as a politician. I'm here as a mother. A mother who cares deeply about the world my children and all of our children live in.
We know what's happening here in Texas. Doctors and nurses could go to prison for life simply for providing reproductive care.
Meanwhile, former President Donald Trump is also in Michigan today, holding a rally in Novi. Trump blasted Harris for using celebrities at her rallies. He also attacked Harris for campaigning with Republican Liz Cheney.
Kamala is campaigning with Muslim-hating warmonger Liz Cheney, who wants to invade practically every Muslim country on the planet. And let me tell you, the Muslims of our country, they see it and they know it.
Tonight, Trump will be in Pennsylvania rallying at Penn State University. It's the first time the town will have hosted a presidential rally since Obama was there in 2008. Well, election night, we are on the air and online. First results are at 6, then at 7, streaming on WHAS11 Plus and the WHAS11 YouTube channel. At 11, after ABC News election coverage, we're here with the WHAS11 night team. The best analysts in town, Iris Wilbur, Glick, and David Tandy, will be here uncovering election night surprises. We hope you'll join us on election night. Norton Healthcare is preparing to open the first new hospital west of 9th Street in 150 years, bringing lost healthcare back to West Louisville. But today, they're honoring the pioneers who kept West Louisvillians healthy for centuries.
3, 2, 1.
A special monument honoring Louisville's early black medical pioneers was unveiled today at the Norton Goodwill Opportunity Campus. The monument honors several doctors like Mary Etta Porter Potter, who turned their hopes into hospitals to help their neighborhoods.
But when our history is permanently in place on structures, especially in corners where others would have us believe that we don't grow and we don't thrive, it's amazing to see.
After the monument was unveiled, the whole community was invited to a block party celebration.
Everybody don't need to escalate.
Today's block party celebrated the expanding healthcare in West Louisville for the first time in more than a century. It featured entertainment, health screenings, a job fair for an opportunity to work at the new hospital, and more. Organizers say they hope this hospital is just the first and continue to expand.
You could never do enough. There's 70,000 people in West Louisville, and I don't think we hit everybody. I think we hit as many people as we could. The thing to remember is we're not done. We're not done having conversations. We're not done getting feedback. I think it's important to remember that this is an ongoing journey, and it doesn't stop when the facility opens. You have to keep going.
Tonight on the night team, we'll have more from the celebrations and show you all the details from the new monument.